Hey guys, my name is Ryan Hunt, and this is a Zoom tutorial on how to make your music sound better. Whether you're a songwriter and you're doing a co-write with somebody, or whether you're a worship leader and you're leading worship for a group of folks, or if you're just sharing music with your friends and family, you've learned by now that Zoom just makes all music sound terrible for some reason. And well, the reason is they're assuming that everyone on the conference is going to be in a very noisy place with kids in the background, televisions, whatnot, and it really tries to focus in on the vocal. So this is a good thing if you're just talking, but if you're trying to have music as a part of that experience, it's a terrible thing. So here's a few steps to correct that. Step one is you need to make sure that you're using a computer, not a handheld device. So a desktop, a laptop, or an iMac, either one of those will work fine. Second thing is you need some sort of audio interface. It doesn't have to be expensive. I use a Focusrite. This allows me to plug microphones directly into it. So I plug my guitar into one channel, my mic into the other channel, and I'm able to get a real clean sound and control the levels of those individually versus just having one mic in a room. You know what I mean? So, an interface, and then you just need to make sure that your interface will connect with your computer, so you can Google, whatever driver you need for that before you turn Zoom on. Make sure that you've downloaded the drivers that you need for your interface. And then the third thing is to make sure that you have great internet. You can ensure this by plugging in with an Ethernet cable. If you have that option, that's the best because that's the most consistent form. Or just make sure you're really close to your Wi-Fi router and make sure there's not a lot of competition for bandwidth. Um, so those are the first three things: using a computer instead of a handheld device or a mobile device, using an interface instead of the onboard microphone on your computer, and making sure you have good internet. So once you've got that all taken care of, go ahead and download Zoom onto your computer, and then make sure you shut off every app you're not using. So, iTunes, whatever it is, just go ahead and turn it off because it's going to compete for your computer's resources, and you don't want to do that. You want Zoom to have available all the resources. And then once you've done that, we'll go on to the next step, which is going to be, let's go ahead and open the Zoom client. So here we go. You'll see all this on the screen from here forward. So once your opening menu opens up here, in the right corner, you'll see the little gear icon here for settings. So click on that. And to the left, you'll see all these tabs. Go ahead and click on the audio tab. Okay. And then from here, see, my computer already recognizes my Focusrite, my interface. But yours might say this from the get-go. Okay, so you just need to click on this pull down and select your interface. That's the first step. Second step is this is probably clicked for you. You want to uncheck this. You want to be the one who decides how loud your mic should be and not Zoom. So you can adjust this level with your interface. Up here for speaker, this is for your hearing. You're not going to be able to directly monitor your playing and your singing over Zoom. If you need to do that for some reason, you'll need to plug headphones into your interface. But otherwise, this is just for you to hear whoever on the other side of your call. So I have a little speaker hooked up to my computer. That's why I'm using the headphone out. But you could just use your regular computer speakers too. So this really doesn't affect your outgoing audio. That's just more so what you're hearing from other people. Okay, so microphone, you've selected your interface. We've unselected this guy right here. If your screen looks like this, you're good. Let's move on down to advanced, the bottom right here. Click on that bad boy. And this might be the most important window here. This here is unchecked from the get-go. Show in meeting option to enable audio sound from microphone. You want to click on that. You want that to be clicked. This is what's going to allow you to choose to have Zoom listen to your interface and not your computer. Okay, and then down here underneath audio processing, you want to make sure that these are disabled. These are those things that block out, TVs and noisy chairs and kids and all that stuff. At least they try to. You want those to be disabled, okay? Both of those. And then echo cancellation, I just leave that on auto. That doesn't really affect what we're doing here. So once that's done, this is selected. These two are disabled. Let's go on back to the opening menu. So new meeting, we'll go ahead and select that. What we'll do is you'll have an option to choose computer audio. This is important. You want to always use computer audio. That's going to be the thing that allows your computer to connect with your interface, and it's going to sound great. The next thing you want to look at is towards the top left, you'll see this little guy up here that says turn off original sound. You want it to say that. You want it to say turn off. That's correct. This is going, again, is telling Zoom to listen to your interface and not your computer mic. And from there, you're good to go. You know, down here where your video camera is and your mic, icon are, if you click on that pull down, again, you can go through here and you can access those same things, your Scarlett and all that stuff. Also, you can access the audio meetings there, the audio settings there, I'm sorry. And so on your end, if you're the person, leading worship or whatever, like you're set to go. One more further step you can do to help the people on the other side of your screen have a good experience. Most of them will likely be using a portable device, or at least often people do. So what you want to do is instruct them beforehand to open up their Zoom client. The bottom right-hand corner, there is a settings wheel, little gear. Go ahead and click on that. And then next, it shows a bunch of tabs. Have them click on the Meetings tab. Okay, and then with their finger, they can scroll down to the bottom and turn on Use Original Sound. You want that to be turned on. Because on a portable device, what that's going to do is going to turn off all of that suppression, which is making the sound suck on their end too. So if both of those things are going on, if your computer is set the way I told you, if their handheld device is set the way I told you, it's going to increase the audio experience a lot. So if you are more confused, I apologize. Reach out to me directly and I'll see if I can clear that up for you. Otherwise, have a great day and hope this helps you have some inspiring music interactions on Zoom. Have a great day.